Barbara. It is Wednesday, December 23rd. This is going to be a challenge to do a Vlogmas this morning because Michelle sent her crew to clean our gutters. It is still snowy out there. Our gutters are full of sludge and ice. I don't know how they're going to do that. But they're trying. Dennis took the dogs out the back and introduced them to the guys. Their dog door's closed, but Maisie got a chance to pee. Pearl has an iron constitution. She'll wait till they leave. But I don't know how they're going to do it. But we shall see. The girls are very aware they're there, so we'll do what we can here. I'm feeling okay this morning, except I was actually felt really bad last night. I apparently can only tolerate so much erythritol. Erythritol is an artificial sweetener. It's one of these sugar alcohols, but it's the one that they use because it doesn't upset your stomach as much as some of the other ones. Some of the other ones give you the runs, and you know, you can't have, I mean, you can have very little of it and still have a big effect. Erythritol doesn't have quite as big an effect usually on people. But I OD'd on erythritol yesterday, and I had a very bad night. I don't know why I didn't use Splenda in the party salad, but I had the erythritol out because it's powdered. It's like powdered sugar. And I made my Russian tea cakes. So not only do they have erythritol in them, but then they're rolled in it. Like a frosting almost. I can tell you, these are delicious. They taste just like the real ones. These are a keto version. However, I ate too many of them. And I had the party salad, which I put erythritol in instead of Splenda. And apparently, I can't eat all the erythritol I want. And my body's not used to all that stuff anyway because I've been doing carnivore for the whole rest of the month. I just went off it for a change of pace because holidays were coming. So anyway, so I did not have a good night. But I feel okay now. My tummy feels kind of like a little bit sore, you know? Which is too bad. I thought I might even throw up last night. That's how bad it was, but I did not. Okie dokie karaoke. Here we go. This is the silk. Isn't that a beautiful color? It's called Mexico. I love that. Terracotta. And this one is the wool, and it's called Violet. I'm wearing my 3-color cashmere cowl by Hoagie Locatelli and my, I can never remember the name of this sweater. It starts with an A. No, Maze. And it's by Isabel Kramer. Adama. No, Maisie, you can't go out, Pup. I'm sorry. Usually when she bangs on the closed dog door, she gets to go. O-U-T, but not today. So those were my flosses. And my L'Occitane is Honey Harvest Hand Cream. Oh, it has a slight scent. We shall see. My Crafty Toads, Toad Hollow NJ. Let's see what the ladies made. I've been trying to preserve these bags for use in future advents. I don't think I'm succeeding very well. That's pretty. This is gold and yellow and blue. Very nice. Very nice. And from Megan. Oh, Megan, oh my gosh. This is yesterday's. This is earlier. These all go together so beautifully. Oh, now I'm wishing I didn't use any of them in my cowl. So that I could use them again. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, so lovely. You're very talented. I'm so excited. Day 23 bonus. Day 23. We're going to be getting some weather. I don't know what's going to happen for Christmas Eve. The weather isn't supposed to start till kind of later in the evening. So I think we're good to have Cora over. But we were then supposed to go over to her house when Kim came and do Christmas dinner. Because Kim isn't coming Christmas Eve. These are like little bags with dolphins on them. More yarn. Navy blue. Baby Dreamtime Merino. Grown and made in Australia. 100% Australian fine merino. Oh, it's very soft. Thank you, my dear. That's very lovely. I'd say that could be heels and toes, except no nylon, but it goes with those. Kind of. Thank you, my dear. Oh my goodness gracious me. I do feel so spoiled. Oh, so beautiful. Megan has certainly caught my mood this year in terms of colors. She certainly has. Thank you, my dear. So gorgeous. So, as you can tell from my upset stomach story, I got my cooking done yesterday. Party salad, and there was a little bit left over, so I put it in a little bowl for myself, which is what I ate yesterday. And the cookies. And the cookies are really very delicious. I just apparently can only have one. And a batch is a portion. I don't know how I can only have one. Well, I'll have to remember last night. Maybe that'll help. I did not work on my cowl yesterday. I couldn't figure out what to do next. So I didn't do anything. I'm on the stripes again. I worked on my shawl instead. My shawl is almost done. It's going to be a little one. It's a one skein shawl. A have to figure out how to wear it because it is going to be small. This is all the yarn I have left. I only have a row or two before I have to bind off. So I'm going to have to take a look at the pictures and see how people are styling this. It's probably somewhat easier to style when it doesn't have a needle in it, because that's where the needle is. That's the long side. Well, it's not the long side of the triangle, but isn't it turning out beautiful? I'm going to finish that today, I think. Today I'm going to be cleaning. I have to rake the carpet in there, and I have to clear off the table. I've been clearing off the table a little bit, so it's not such a big job. This is not an all-day project, this cleaning. Dennis is doing his cooking today. I did mine yesterday. He made cream of broccoli soup. He had made goose broth. Shoot. He had made goose broth, and so we had broth that he turned into soup. So it was cream of broccoli soup on a goose base. So you saw this yesterday. It has not changed. My problem with this now is that I've been talking about putting orange in it for so long that I feel like I have to put the orange in when I'm no longer feeling the orange. And I do feel like the stripes, while every section of stripe is different, these two aren't that different. I do feel like they're kind of kind of pulling it together. So I am thinking about doing the green for the last set of stripes. But it feels like a betrayal of the oranges. But then orange at the bind off. Is it possible to betray colors? I don't think it is. Although I do like the oranges with the red. See, I don't have a lot of confidence in my color sense, you know. But, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So I'm wearing 3-color cowl. I can adjust my thing. This is the 3-color cowl by Joji Locatelli. This is the only other cowl I've made that's this style. I never wear it because it never looks good on me. The bind off is tighter than the cast on. So never sure which side should go on first. And, you know, so my concern with the cowl is that that looks better. Not concerned. My thoughts about the cowl are that it probably doesn't make any difference because I don't know how to wear it. Anyway, I have no idea looking at this. sort of how the colors, what colors are going to show, what colors aren't going to show. So I don't know if having those stripes coordinate a little bit matters. Probably not. So anyway, but I'll make a decision today and catch up again. I'll do all my stripes. Finish my shawl and do all my stripes. So tomorrow we're having our big celebration, but I should have time to. Tomorrow will be the ribbing, cast off, bind off the cowl. I should have time to be able to do that, no problem. And hopefully I'll even have time to block it so I can wear it on Christmas morning. We shall see. Or if I get very ambitious today, I may just finish it off with one of my colors that I already have and not wait for the last 2 colors. Anyway, I'm feeling a little low energy today because of my boo-boo belly. My tummy feels a little sore, you know, like it had a bad night. But otherwise, I'm fine. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Next. I don't know what to do next. Oh, I think I'll just go for it and go for the oranges. What the heck? You can hear that. The guy's banging. I'm surprised the dogs haven't been agitated, but they were out there and met the people, and I guess that's why. Well, I can always start a stripe, and if I don't like it, I can take it out, right? The boss of my knitting. So that'll be a very kind of pastel-y one end and a very bright second end. Anyway, boring. These are the tough decisions of life. Dennis read an interesting fact apropos of nothing we've been discussing, but PSA, public service announcement. Guy in the University of Wisconsin or someplace did experiments on cutting boards. Dennis is getting the urge to make more cutting boards. He made cutting boards a couple of years ago and he never made one for us. So he's getting the urge to make cutting boards, and he's gotten a few pieces of equipment for his workshop. So he ended up reading about cutting boards or whatever, and he found that there was a study of the antibacterial properties of wooden cutting boards. And they found that 3 minutes after they applied salmonella and E. coli and one other bacteria that is commonly found in food and makes people sick, after 3 minutes, over 99% of the bacteria was dead on a wooden cutting board. But none of it was dead on a plastic cutting board. And in fact, it grew on the plastic cutting board. I thought that was very interesting. They've been, based on Maze, excited about something. Based on no science, they have been recommending and requiring people to use plastic cutting boards because they assumed they would be cleaner. But they didn't ever do the study. Now they're finding out that they're not. So use your wooden cutting boards with confidence. Just wash them in soapy water. Air dry. Don't soak them. Don't put them in the dishwasher. There's your PSA. Apropos of nothing. Maze. We're gonna have a lot of barking today, so I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll let you know how the gutter cleaning went. As soon as I turn off the camera and stop talking, she gets quiet. Right, pup? Right? Right? Is there somebody out in your yard? Yeah, there's somebody's out there. All right, well, we will get on with our day. We'll be barking and fussing and not eating cookies. Right, pup? And figuring out what we're gonna knit. I hope you're all well. I hope you're coping well with the holiday season. And time is passing pretty quickly, it feels like. So I will say goodbye. I will talk to you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay safe.